What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com CEO, MTS Nutrition, Willpower. There was even a song back in my parents' days. Willpower is now or never. And I always wondered when I was a kid, what the hell does willpower mean? I don't even know what it means. So the thing is, sticking to a diet, exercising 3 or more times a week, waking up, taking contrast shower to start the morning, they're all things that require willpower. Every morning, I have to convince myself that standing under cold water will benefit me in some way. Okay? So, what I want to go over is something I just actually did right now. I exercised. Even though today is my off day from the gym, I did my favorite superset, 10 sets of the superset, 10 bicep curls, 10 tricep extensions, and 5 reps of squats. So it gives me 100 reps of each side of my arms and 50 reps of squats. It's my off day. I'm going light, just getting blood flow. But I like to do it, and exercise is one of these willpower habits. But we got to look at where we came up with willpower and how to increase it, and also how to understand willpower. Now, Roy Baumeister, he's one of the pioneers of a school of thought in that willpower, there's only a certain amount you can have. Now, for information, I have everything linked. I even have footnotes in this. Go to the article right in the description box. Just click on it. Click on that article. Click now. Comment in the on the article. Just comment. And of course, at TigerFitness.com, all comments get 1 reward point, which you can use on free supplements, all that stuff. So be sure to click that to get more on this. But Roy Baumeister, he basically said, all right, we're going to test willpower. So essentially, he had a room, and on one plate was cookies. On one plate was radishes. So basically, some of the subjects were asked to eat the cookies. They were like, hey, go ahead. Cookie Monster out. Nom, 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 nom. Some they were like, dude, you can't eat the cookies, eat the radishes. After 30 minutes of sitting and either eating radishes or cookies, they were asked to solve a geometric, boring puzzle. They found that people who ate the radishes gave up on the puzzle after 8 minutes, while people who ate the cookies lasted 19 minutes. Meaning that they exhausted their willpower to not eat the radishes, and they had none left. They're like, fuck it, I'm not doing this puzzle. Whereas the people who were like, oh, I can eat cookies, takes no willpower to eat cookies, they were able to sit there and focus on things. So that's the thing, you have a finite amount of willpower. However, think of willpower like a muscle, right? Now, if you did 8 to 12 reps on chest, went all out beyond failure, if you did a subsequent chest exercise, what would happen? You wouldn't be able to do much. But if you only did, let's say, 2 to 3 sets of 5 to 6 reps under failure, what would happen on that subsequent exercise? You'd be able to get more. So look at willpower in the same way. But if you gradually add in willpower techniques one at a time, you can build on it. Think of it as progressive overload for willpower. So in the book, one of my favorite books, Relentless: From Good to Great to Unstoppable by Tim Grover, he groups people into 3. Cleaners, closers, and coolers. Now, a cooler is basically just an elite athlete, okay? A cleaner is someone like a LeBron James, a Kobe, someone who expects the ball to win the game. Whereas a closer is someone like LeBron was before the last couple years, where if he gets the ball, he might do some great things, but unlike Jordan, he didn't expect the ball. You didn't know he'd knock it out. When you had the Bulls down by 2 in the last quarter with a couple seconds left, you know Jordan was gonna make that shot and drain that J. So here's the deal. To become a cleaner, you have to use up all of your willpower. You have to wake up early. You have to train. Michael Jordan was known to, after a late 11 p.m. game, Grover would be at the stadium and see you at 7 a.m. tomorrow. After winning the title, it wasn't enough for Jordan. He had to stick to that regimen. He used up all his willpower to be an elite athlete. And then you look at what happens. Other things that demand willpower, such as marriage. Look at Tiger Woods' situation. Look at Kobe Bryant's situation. You know, they basically didn't have the willpower to ward off essentially a human biological function, which for Tiger was about 24 strippers. That's a human biological need. It's actually in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You have water, food, shelter, strippers, in that order. In fact, I'd put strippers and shelter I'd kind of interchange those two. So just like we can build muscle, we can increase our willpower. So I have an article on habits that you guys have probably read or whatever, and I outline some things that will make you perform better and spiral in other areas of life. Now, these are 5 things to increase willpower, which also will inherently increase other things that require willpower without draining your willpower tank. And number 1 is daily exercise. Whether it's CrossFit, going on a walk, weight training, jazzercise, Pilates, strenuous, whatever you want to do, hiking. These have been scientifically proven to increase these other willpower demanding things, such as eating less junk food, eating more healthy foods, watching less television, studying more, saving more money, procrastinating less, and you're less likely to be late to appointments. Crazy how exercise can snowball into that. Another thing is relax. If you relax, you are less likely to do unhealthy things to force your body to relax. So the best way to relax is, let's say, go for a walk, deep breathe is phenomenal, listen to a comedy act, unwind. Those are things, if you teach yourself to do that instead of, I don't know, smoking or overeating, which are other ways people cope with stress, that's another thing to look at. So number 1 is exercise, 2 is relax, 3 is self-affirmation. You guys remember that? I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Tavis Smiley, Saturday Night Live. Guess what? It's true. If you don't be negative and punish yourself, saying things like, I can't. My kids say the word can't, I'm like, you might as well use the C word at this point, because can't is the C word to me. You don't use the word can't. You just don't do it. Instead of using that, self-affirmation. That'll help you build optimism and stick to other goals. So you have exercise, relax, self-affirmation. Next is get more sleep. Sleep deprivation has been linked to being overweight, angry, and on the converse, people who sleep between 6.5 and 7.5 hours a night live the longest, are happier, and most productive. I have this footnoted in the article linked down below. So basically, get your sleep. I use an app. It's called Sleep Cycle. You can look it up on iPhone or Android. It's great. It kind of measures your sleep, but aim for around 5 to 9 hours is a big range. It varies per individual. 6.5 to 7.5 is a good range. Just anywhere in that range, again, it's highly individual. So you got exercise, relax, affirmation, sleep, get more sleep, and of course, treat yourself. If you reach a short-term goal, say your goal is to go to the gym 4 times a week. At the end of the week, I'm not saying reward it with an unhealthy habit like overeating or a cheat meal. I hate that word cheat. That's a whole nother video. Because you know what? If it's worked into your diet, you're not cheating. You're only cheating if you were supposed to eat chicken and rice and you ate a friggin' large pizza. Okay? Now, treating yourself means, hey, you know what? You exercised all week. I don't know. Go for a beautiful nature walk. Reward yourself with that. I don't know, maybe take some extra time and maybe work it out with your husband or wife where you get some time to chill, take a bath, listen to some Kenny G, and just rock out and chill. Treating yourself or setting a reward for the end of reaching a goal is another way, because willpower will be a goal-reaching willpower, which is like, hey, if I do this, I get this, and that can help increase willpower. So again, click on the link down below and comment on that article, because you get a reward point to Tiger Fitness. Why not get free stuff for commenting? And of course, share this and like this page and subscribe, and let us know how you strengthen your willpower. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Strengthen your willpower, being a better you every day, and that's not a game.